Today we are going to learn Rust, a very popular programming language. Today in 2021, I'm Bernard Nongpo and Prang is here with me. We'll be doing Rust. We'll be learning Rust for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. So let's see how it goes. So let me share the screen. Okay, so this is the website of the Rust language, that is rustlang.org. And what is a Rust? So Rust is a language empowering everyone to build reliable and efficient software. So let's look at what are the things that Rust offer us. It is blazing fast and memory efficient with no runtime or garbage collector. This is very nice because in Java we do have a garbage collector, and in C, C++ we do need to free memory by our own. But Rust, I hope it handles all this automatically. And it is reliability and rich type system and ownership model guarantee memory safety and thread safety. Okay, this will have to look into it later on, and we'll see what is this term really meant, and productivities. We'll see into that later on. So if you want to do an application, we can build a command line program, a WebAssembly. If you want to run web application, we can create a WebAssembly application, and then networking and also embedded program. So let's get started by reading the book. So we have here 3 options to do. The first one is read the book, which is learning from first principles. This is the Elon Musk style, and this is doing some course, and this is learning by example. So I think this is the best option for us to get started.
Yes, we'll save time also. We'll just dive into the course.
Okay, so let's look at Rust by example. So to get started, we first need to install Rust. So there is a link over here to install Rust, and we can copy this. If you are running a Mac operating system or Linux, if you are running a Windows, then you have to check the other installation methods in this link. Okay, so I'll open the terminal in, let's go to my workspace, learning, then we have Rust over here. I can paste it here and hit enter, and this will download the package, and I'll proceed. Let me proceed with the first option, that is the default. So everything went well. It installed Rust successfully, and you need to restart this terminal. So I'll exit it and then reopen the terminal. So let's look at what after this, what we have to do. Let's look at Hello World application. So this is the traditional approach of learning any programming languages by creating one Hello World program. So so this is the Hello World program in Rust. So this double slash is for comment, and you have a function main, and the keyword is fn, and then open and close curly bracket, and then the print statement. The print line is here for where we have the small the exclamatory mark. This is a macro. So print line is a macro that print text to the console. That is, we have the string hello world, and this will print hello world to the console. So what is a macro? So macro is a powerful, Rust provides a powerful macro system that allows meta programming. As you have seen in previous chapter, the macro looks like function. Indeed, it looks like function if you look at the code, but with very small exception, that is with the bang, that is exclamatory mark, right? So instead of what's the difference between macros and function? It's But instead of generating a function call, macros are expanded into source code that gets compiled with the rest of the program. So that is macro. So whenever we see that there is an exclamatory mark just after just after a function, a syntax just like a function call, then this is a macro in Rust. Okay, so once we have that, once we have this in the code, then we can use the Rust compiler to compile it. And once we have that, we can execute the program, and then we have hello world print out in the terminal. So let's go ahead and do that in the code. So I'm using the Visual VS Code Studio here, so you can download it. Maybe if you are not familiar with VS Code, probably you can check this VS Code. So this is the code editor I'm using it. You can, so I'm using the Ubuntu. You can download this. If you're using Windows, you'll have other platforms. So to open the code editor in Ubuntu, you can use code command and then the name of the file. So that is hello.rs. So we'll start with the function main. So this is a function, and this is a comment. Hello world application in Rust. So we have we need to print hello world, so we can use the macro print line, the macro, that is the bang symbol, and then hello world. Save hello, or do you want to, yes, of course I want to replace it. And then let's go back to the terminal. We list it, we have the hello.rs, and then we can use the Rust C compiler to compile to executable. So we have the hello program executable. We can check the file type. We've seen that it is executable file, ELF 64-bit LSB, less significant share object, which already dynamically linked. So we can simply run this and we have hello world. So that's it. You can try this, and we successfully run hello world program in our system. So next
Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Frank. Next we'll look into primitive, and followed by custom types. So thank you for this video.